up? What up? What up? What up?
What up?
Hello.
Hey, listen, Tamika. We got the church secretary. We brought the choir president here with us today. Oh my God, y'all! This hey, today is gonna be a good day. Welcome to 105.1,
The music monster of the show.
where we are just having a good time because we're so glad to be alive. Mona, what's going on, Mona B?
Oh, nothing much. How are y'all doing today?
Listen, I'm doing great. What about you, Tamika? How you doing today?
All is well. I am just so excited about life.
Oh man, don't you? Hey, listen. Let me try that again. I think we can say, "I am so excited about life."
I am.
Listen, I don't know. It's a good thing to be excited about because man, it's gonna be hard to be excited if you dead.
Yeah.
I mean, God, listen.
Somebody didn't wake up this morning.
Come on now, and there's so much going on all over this world because dozens of people was killed this morning in Israel again.
Wow.
What's the count on that now?
Oh man, they say there's more people dead than alive.
Wow.
That's so
I'm
sad.
like, wow. But you know what? Don't start no fight. You can't fight.
That's
right,
true.
right.
You know, Hamas started to fight. Now they dropping them bombs like crazy. So it's like, wow, you can't. You know what I mean? It's just, it's amazing. And then another thing we got going on, we got a man named Marlon Phillips. Y'all remember him? He was arrested in August of 22 for the murder of Jennifer Parrish. And guess what he did? He pleaded guilty to murder,
Wow.
Oh,
killing the mother of his child.
that's crazy.
He pleaded guilty. Man, I mean, killed the mother of his child.
And
How about
that's, in Tuscumbia, with Sheffield, the man who killed the.
Thank you. No, it's not loud. You good. You good. You good.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you in your head you sound like it's loud. It's not loud. You actually a little low, so you can stay up on it. Thank you.
Yeah, the man who actually killed the police officer in the crash. He actually fired his attorney yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you talking about the guy that they said allegedly was drunk?
Yes, he fired his attorney. He went for his hearing, and he told him his service is no longer needed.
Oh wow.
Wow.
He's
He
like,
must not have been doing his job.
Well, he felt that he wasn't.
Wow. He said, "Well, I tell you what, you haven't managed to get me off yet, so you fired."
Yes.
Okay. So what's up with this thing going on in Decatur, man? They said that today they're supposed to release the footage.
Yeah, that's what the news actually stated, that footage is supposed to be released. About 17 hours ago, the neighbor actually released his home surveillance, shows Decatur police moving into position of shooting Stevens. So he released his shooting, and this was released about 17 hours ago. So on yesterday, the neighbor actually released it. The neighbor Perkins provided to News 19 his home security camera videos from the encounter of the early morning shooting that happened on September the 29th. He reviewed the videos and showing portions of them to help the public understanding around that night. So News Center 19 will be giving updates on that based on the surveillance camera of the neighbor.
So here's my thing about that, and it's a question I have for you. So what are you saying? What are the people saying? Are they believing that? I mean,
They're believing that the shooting actually happened wrongfully.
so people actually believe that the guy shot the. I mean, they're thinking that he shot him. I mean, the police shot him wrong.
Yes.
Or they thinking that they were justified in what they're doing.
No, he feel that the way that Decatur Police Department did the shooting or encountered the encounter of how they interacted with him was wrongfully.
Okay. So anybody out there, y'all know anything about this? Hey, give us a call. Let us know what's going on, what you think about it. Do you think that the police was justified in the shooting? Do you think the guy was wrong? Or do you think, I mean, I'm going to tell you, I think the person that should go to jail is the person that called the police, the tow truck driver.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I think he needs to go to jail.
Well, he
He
probably gonna
does.
go to jail anyway
'Cause he
been
started
stealing
all
all this, stealing folks' stuff anyway.
Well, now that's another question. You know, you said that yesterday, and I wanted to know, if they knew he was stealing, why didn't they stop that before?
Right, but he's the owner of it, so
Oh,
basically,
that's his business.
it was his business, and people who has worked for him, now that they are no longer there, they're saying they're the ones that's saying that he was stealing cars and actually stealing merchandise out of the cars.
Also, allegedly, the people that
Allegedly,
usually
the
work for him.
yes, it's
Oh,
the people
wow.
that used to work for him.
Now, didn't the police release a apology?
Yeah, they apologized for making the wrong statement, because basically they said that the guy they said that the guy was told to hold stop, all this, they gave him time to resist, gave him time to surrender, and all this good stuff, and it never took place. Well, come back to find out, people that watched the video, about time when they hollered for him to stop, they shot him. They started shooting at the same time. So it's like,
So they didn't give him a chance.
no, they didn't give him a chance. And then he had a flashlight in his hand. So now what? So it's a big deal, y'all. Listen, we got a lot coming up today. We'll be right back. You're listening to 105.1.
The music most of the shows.
Walking out that door, ain't too proud to beg. No, don't leave me, girl. Ain't too
105.1 FM. I just told y'all, I said, listen, y'all got to get some energy. Y'all got to do some jumping jacks or something. Listen, it's early, y'all. It is Tuesday. We made it to another day, and we're just telling God, thank you for letting us see another day.
Yeah,
and we
I know
were
that's
talking,
right.
before the break, we was talking about this incident that's going on in Decatur. And listen, people are already commenting on this situation. They think that the police department is wrong.
Yeah.
I think they are.
Well, I mean, a lot of people.
Well, first of all, they are wrong basically because, I mean, you going on what somebody else said, and when you get there, you don't ask questions, you just start firing. I was actually still reading the clip from News 19 where the neighbor provided. He said one of the police cars moved down the street until the shooting lasted about 12 minutes.
So they were shooting for 12 minutes
He said about 12 minutes.
Wow.
for one person?
Escape, yes.
And that's what the police officer said.
No, this is the neighbor.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so y'all taking me too fast. So,
He said that the neighbor who provided the video estimates that from the time the first police car moved down the street until the shooting ended, about 12 minutes.
Wow.
So one of the cars went down the street, and within that time frame, 12 minutes.
Wow. Y'all, that's a lot going on.
crazy.
12 minutes for one person?
Yes, he said in the video we see 3 people who turn out to the Decatur police officers into Stevens' neighborhood, walking through neighbors' yards toward his house. It takes them about 90 seconds to reach the side of Perkins' home. The video was sped up during the walk time for those purposes.
Wow. That's crazy. So the neighbor is suing the police, right? For repairs for his house.
Oh, I'm not sure if this is the same neighbor. I hadn't read that part.
The neighbor whose house got shot up. I read somewhere. Don't give me the line, but I read somewhere.
Yeah, don't start speculating. So she said allegedly.
I don't know where I read it at, but it said that the neighbor whose house got shot up, he's suing the police.
I mean, I assume too.
Yeah, it's probably a lot of suing and a lot of some for Decatur Police Department on that. 'Cause this is actually sad. It's so much going on. A man here in Florence, that day, September the 29th, is a day we probably will never forget. I know I never forget it anyway. That was my dad's birthday. But anyhow, also on that day, David Creasy is presumed innocent until proven guilty, but the police department actually arrested him on September the 29th, and his charges are domestic violence, strangulation, elderly abuse, and neglect in the second degree because his daddy told him he need to get a job.
Oh, my goodness.
Do what now? Come on now. No. The man that did what now?
Domestic violence, strangulation, elderly abuse, and neglect the second degree because the complaint advised that he and his son had gotten into an argument over David needing to get in a job.
Okay, y'all, let me tell y'all something.
They 37.
No.
Now, let me make sure I'm correct. I want to let everybody know. Now, Tamika, where did you get that information from?
Florence Police Department.
Okay, then. She's reading, okay? I want to let you know now.
Yes.
This is not something that's made up.
No, it's not.
She is reading this.
Yes, so.
Discount, as my daddy would say, discount bull got so mad about getting a job that he killed his own folk.
He didn't kill him, but he abused him really well.
Oh,
Man.
wow.
So he didn't kill him. He just tried to choke the daylight out of him.
Choked him, strangulation, elderly abuse, neglect in the second degree.
Oh, they going to get him.
And that's his dad?
Daddy.
They going to get him when he get up in the jail. I'm telling y'all, man. They got a code up in jail. You mess with children or you mess with old folks, they going to get you. Oh, wait.
Some of them take up for the women.
Yeah, some of them take up for the women, but they ain't mess with Casey. When Casey got...
No.
Casey, what did he do?
You remember that man?
The one that escaped.
You know, him and that woman went off on a trip.
He didn't do that to her.
That man finessed that woman.
No. The woman was...
Hold on a minute. So, Mona, you think that he didn't finesse her? You think the woman...
You think he finessed her?
No.
And she finessed him?
She was in love with him.
Well, how did she get in love with him? He had to finesse her.
I ain't gonna call it finesse.
He ain't walked in there. She ain't just walked in there hollering. Oh.
No.
He saw that she was lonely and vulnerable.
Exactly. He played her
he was a con artist.
He played
He probably
her
was,
good.
but I think he had feelings for her.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, yeah, okay. Sound like a plan. Listen, all I know is you got to be mighty cold. Okay, you got to be mighty cold to choke the daylight out of your daddy.
Yeah.
Because he told you to go get a job.
A job.
And you stand in his
I
house.
bet you he was playing them games.
So this is the crazy part. He stand up in his daddy house.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then gonna choke his daddy. Listen, y'all call in and tell us what y'all think about
mad
that.
at his daddy for his daddy sitting in the jail.
Yeah, somebody
He
call us.
probably blame it on his dad.
Yeah, call us. Give him the number again. Somebody, what you think about? Should a father tell his child, a grown child, to go get a job, or should you allow your children to stay with you for free?
The number is 256-483-0750.
The question for today, for all parents, should you make your children get a job,
Yes.
or should they be able to stay with you for free?
No.
Get a job.
They need to either get a job or go to school.
Okay, well, let's see again. Do you think that they can stay with you for free?
No. Not at all.
You don't think so?
No, not in no
you got a house.
37.
You got a house of your own. Ain't nobody in there but you, and you can't
Exactly.
let your child stay with you.
Teaching them responsibility.
Right.
Well, if you ain't talking about 37, they ain't gonna get it.
That's true, but you got to learn somewhere.
So the question is, do you think? So you telling me, Mona, that when your children get older and there's nobody at home but you,
Right.
you're gonna tell me you're not gonna let your child stay with you for free?
No, absolutely not.
You gonna charge your child to stay
Yes.
somewhere, and you already gonna stay
I'm
there.
not going to charge them like these crazy prices now, $1,500 a month. No. I would charge, they would have to pay something because mama got to live too.
Light bill, something.
So you tell it. Okay, so y'all call in and tell us what y'all think about that. Let's talk about that today. Let's talk about, should you allow your children to stay with you for free, or should you charge them?
Call us 256-483-0750.
Yeah, that's a good question.
It is. That's a real good
man. That's a good question because, I mean, I personally think now, I'm going to let you stay here for a minute to get yourself on your feet.
Right.
Okay, but after that, you're going to have to get up out of here. And then if you don't get up out of here, then you're going to have to pay some bills. You got to pay something.
Exactly.
You know, like you said, you got to pay something. You can't
Got
just
to.
live free the whole time. Now, I'm going to help you. I don't mind helping my kids. I tell anybody. I don't mind helping my kids. I don't mind doing what I can for my kids. But I think after a while, you got to start holding up your own.
Yes.
You really do because they'll walk right over you.
Right.
Well, you don't walk up on me. If anything, that report be saying I choked in.
I think it's some in the food.
Man, come on. You ain't
It's gotta be
finna
something.
step. I wish you
Every
would step in
cent.
my house, then you gonna try to fight me up in my house.
Well, you know, that's the mentality they had. Like you said the other day, why everybody got to pull out a gun? I mean, come on now. Everybody just think I'm gonna get you the quick way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get you before you get me,
Yeah.
and that ain't. I just don't think it's necessary.
Well, I'm going to go back to, like I said, now I want somebody to call in and tell me what you think about that. Should your children be able to stay with you for free, or should you charge them something? But you know what? Let me ask you something. Tamika,
Yes.
your child stay with you,
Yes.
then they turn around and try to jump on you. What's going to happen?
They're gonna be at the Florence Police Department. I'm gonna be at the Florence Police Department.
One of y'all going to jail.
Yeah, one of us going.
Tamika said,
Listen, one.
somebody going somewhere.
Yeah, somebody getting up out of here.
But here's the thing, though, y'all. I'm tell you what's funny about that. Here's the thing. Your children will then turn around and tell you you're wrong.
Oh yeah,
Feel like you done them
You
wrong
done them wrong.
yeah.
because
Yes.
you want them to get a job. That just don't set right with me.
That is so interesting.
But you know, people do it all the time.
Hey, listen,
Yeah, you're right.
hey, I want to do this too for a moment. I want to say happy birthday. You know, from now on, Tamika, can we do this? I want to do this on the days people's birthday we know. Let's tell them happy birthday.
Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. It's the day of your birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, and if it's your birthday and you want to give yourself a shout out, call in and give yourself a
All
shout
right, or
Yeah.
somebody call and give us birthday shout out.
out. Yeah, we'll
256
say happy birthday.
483-0750.
Yeah,
Let
that's
us
a
know
good
it's your
thing.
birthday.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Let us know it's your birthday. We want to
That
say
make
happy
me want
birthday
to
to
sing,
you.
play the birthday song. It's your birthday, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We got to download that then, make sure we got it. And listen, y'all, here's the crazy part, and this is what I was telling people, because somebody asked me, how do we get our music? We have to pay for this music. And then the thing about it, y'all, we have to pay a fee to play the music.
Right.
So it's not free. I don't know why y'all think radio is free. It ain't free. No, it's not free.
That's why we need you to be one of our sponsors for our radio station. Call us 256-712-2887. We have several platforms you can be on. It's not just one platform. You could be on Twitter. We're going to put you on all of our social media platforms: Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. We have 3 different platforms on Facebook. So, you're going to get out there. So call us, be one of our sponsors, and that way you can actually be part of the Knox Media family.
Listen, I'm telling y'all something. I'm so excited because so many people are starting to listen to the radio.
Yes, they are.
It is like really exciting. Then somebody told us yesterday, it's like, well, we love listening to it, but it go out every now and then. Well, we won't tell you now. We working on trying to get our signal stronger. But we in an area where it rains every day.
Or do something.
Every day or something. It's an overcast, and it rains almost every Wednesday. I promise you, every Wednesday. Y'all mark your calendar. Stop paying attention to it.
Based on the forecast for tomorrow, it's not going to rain tomorrow.
Look at that. Watch. By the time Bible class gets started, it's going to start raining.
Tomorrow's supposed to be your nicest day.
What? Okay.
74
Oh, that's
degrees.
going to be nice.
Don't get Mona. We still got Bible class tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, 6:30.
So the high tomorrow is going to be 74 and the low is going to be 51.
Hey, folks already made up their mind. You done told them that. They like, I ain't going to be able to make Bible class.
They looking for something.
It's going to rain.
Ain't going to rain. And now she says, oh, it's just too nice to be up in that building.
Well, they can come on out to Galilee Missionary Baptist Church. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And
we got a speaker tomorrow, don't we?
Yes, we have Dr. Rachel Winston, who will be the speaker at Galilee Missionary Baptist Church tomorrow night. So y'all come on out. We're going to feed you.
I want to ask Dr. Rachel, would you let your child stay with you for free? Or you think they should pay something?
I think she would say no.
I know she going to say no. She might say some other stuff, too.
And then Saturday we have who? What we got going on Saturday?
Saturday we have our women's gathering, women's fellowship. It will be held at 11 o'clock. Going to have refreshments, going to have a good time. Our very own Minister Belinda Ball will be our speaker, and I know it's going to be nice because she break it down like you with ABCs, 1, 2, 3s.
I'm going to have to try to make that.
Make it. Come on out. Be part of it.
It's going to be phenomenal.
And listen, let me tell you about it. All of this is free.
Absolutely.
That's the key word.
Free.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me tell you something. You got to really hate some people when you don't want to come do nothing free.
There's some people like that, though. There's really some people like that.
And we'll tell you what's so crazy about it. Some people wants to come to stuff, but they won't come because they dislike folks just that much.
What's the first question they ask? Who's going to be preaching?
Exactly. Come on now.
Who going to be doing
Who's gonna be singing?
Who's going to be singing? Who's going to be doing? That is funny. Let me tell you what's funny about that. So yesterday we were talking. And you just talk to people, and people go to running their mouth. God said, he told us this. He said, man, you had this thing, and it was free. And the man said he sure wanted to come, but he sure don't like you.
Now, that's absolutely sad.
That's crazy.
Because guess what? I don't care. I'm going. It's free. I'm
too.
going.
Me too. I ain't turning nothing down but my collar.
Oh, well, turn it on down then.
Well, and then this week, also, Shows Community Clinic is hosting their breast cancer awareness, pap smear, and mammograms for free.
Free.
All you got to do is call over there and make an appointment. So call and do it.
Hey, listen, we on this free thing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And remember the free block party on Sunday from 2 to 6.
Let me tell y'all something.
It's enough going on that's free.
It's a lot. It's free. So y'all make sure y'all get out, man. You can't say I ain't got nothing to do. We got a lot of stuff going on this week. And guess what? It costs you absolutely nothing.
And just got a little message. Bethel Lauderdale is doing the installation of their pastor.
So they did. They finally
That's
elected.
nice.
Okay, then they're going to put them in.
They have our neighbor.
Our neighbor.
Yes, Pastor Towns is the new pastor.
Congratulations, Pastor Towns.
Yes, he's the new pastor of Bethel Lauderdale. And they have his installation is coming Sunday. So we thank them. I'm excited that they even I know they've been searching for a minute now. So
Yeah, congratulations to them. We're happy for them. Great. That's a good thing because every church needs a pastor.
Yep, so
Every member needs a pastor. Y'all don't get me started.
Yes,
Okay.
we
Everybody,
did.
Pastor, listen.
And your friend Sheila said she hopes she see your face.
Every member needs a pastor. Hey, listen. This has been so busy. It has been really busy.
I know.
Really busy because, like I said, Thursday night at New Orleans Saints. Friday, what we got? We got something going on Friday. Saturday
funeral.
got a funeral. Sunday, I mean, it's just like go. But one thing I like to tell people, I like being busy, so it's good for me. But I'm tell you something. This last weekend, my body said, "Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll show you better than I can tell you."
Right.
I mean, I sit down in that chair and say, "Okay, night, straight sleep."
Yeah.
So,
Tamika,
you
he
know.
talking about he don't do no walking. He walked during that game. You see all that walking he did?
Did you see? I told y'all that's why I was so tired,
Yeah,
man. I
that's
walked about
right.
10 miles, man. And my son over there laughing. He like, "Come on, Daddy." I'm like, "Oh, my God."
Yeah, he was in front of you.
Look, in the hills and valleys, going up them hills and all that. I'm like, "Oh, my." And them legs was burning. You know how you walking them hills, them legs.
Yes. You're like, okay.
My legs with the burn. I say, "Man, you got to get in shape." But listen, what we're talking about today, y'all. He had a young man got mad at his father because his father told him to get a job, and he tried to choke the daylight out of him. And then he also, he didn't feed him or something? What is it?
Elderly care.
Elderly care. So the question we have for you all today, do you think it's okay for your children to stay with you and not pay any bills?
So I wonder, was he staying with him to take care of him?
Well, evidently, I don't know, because if
It
the
doesn't
daddy
say.
told him to go get a job,
The daddy was okay.
yeah, the daddy's okay, because evidently he wasn't doing too much caring, because daddy said, "Go get you a job, boy."
Yeah,
You
the
need-
daddy wasn't caring about all that.
My daddy said, "You so lazy, won't fan the nets off your behind." That's mighty lazy.
I mean, if he choked him, he probably been abusing him all along.
Yeah, but man, come on, and he got mad because your daddy said, "Okay." Yeah, that's interesting. Hey, listen, you're listening to 105.1 FM on your radio dial. We are the music boss of the shows.
Yes.
And we're asking a question today. Do you think it's okay for your children to live at your house for free? Or
All
should
right,
you
somebody
charge them?
call us. Give us a call, 256-483-0750. Call us and give us a little insight on what you think.
That's right, because it's a thin line between love and hate.
Love and hate.
Because evidently that fella thought about it. He's like, "Dad, I love you," but then he went to the other side real quick. We'll be right back. 105.1 FM.
The music most of the shows.
It's a midnight. It's 5:00 in the morning, and I'm just getting in. I knock on the door, down the voice, sweet low says, "Who is it?" She opened up the door and let me in. Never do she once says, "Where have you been?" Now she said, "Are you hungry, honey? Did you eat yet? Let me hang up your coat. Tells me, pass me your hat too. All the time she smiles, never raises her voice. It's 5:00 in the morning. Between love and hate, yeah. It's a thin line. Between love and hate. It's a thin line between love and hate. Between love and the sweetest woman in the world can be the neatest woman in the world. You make her that way. You keep on hurting her, she keeps being quiet. She might be holding something inside. Oh. Here I am laying in the hospital, bandaged from feet to head. You see, I'm in a state of shock, baby, just that much from being dead, yeah. think my woman could do something like this to me. I didn't think she had the nerve. So here I am. I guess action speaks louder than words. Between love and hate, it's a thin line. It's a thin line. Between love and hate, it's a thin line between love and hate. Between love and hate. Oh, lady.
The sweetest woman in the world can be the meanest woman in the world. If you make her that way, you keep from hurting her. She keeps being quiet. She might be holding something inside that could really hurt you one day.
105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
Tamika, we had to go get the one and only.
I know. She be feeling lonely over there by herself. But she had that music up so loud over there. She be wanting to be at the club by herself.
Yeah, we got the
I'm
one and
good.
only. What's up, Janet?
How you doing?
Hey, Janet.
How you doing, boo?
Good.
Look at her. Okay, then. Oh, yeah. Okay, then. What's up, boo? Hey, Janet, listen.
Hey.
Tamika was telling us a minute ago. And Tamika asked her what you was asking.
I was saying earlier, you and I was talking about the first black man to buy a private jet was James Brown. What you tell me? That's why they called him what?
The hardest working man in entertainment.
Okay, yeah, I remember them saying that.
See, you can tell we look, he show that show what they call it.
Yeah. So look, he was the hardest working man because he had to get there. I said, well, I guess Knox Media gonna have theirs because he the hardest working man.
Let me tell you. Okay, Janet, what did I tell you yesterday?
Listen,
He's
that's
gonna get one. He's gonna get his own jet.
I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you. I told
We
y'all
have a
tomorrow
caller.
now. Okay, we got a caller. Okay. Ain't no telling.
I ain't no telling.
caller.
You got him on blue. Caller,
All
you
right,
there?
caller, you there? Hello.
Oh.
You're listening to 105.1.
Okay, while they doing that, Janet, I told him I'm going to give me a jet.
I do believe it.
I'm telling
I
you
do
now.
believe it.
So y'all mark your calendar now, because I'm telling you, I'm getting my own jet because I need to be in different places. I got to travel.
Okay.
Are we gonna be able to use it?
Girl, you almost made me say something.
Can my caller hear me?
Nah, caller can't hear you.
But I just heard that foolishness.
Nah, I just heard it about can you use it? Well, if you got a card, you're gonna have to pay for the fuel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me tell you what happened. That's funny, Mona. But let me tell you why I said the fuel. So a friend of mine, he has his own private jet.
Wow.
And I said, man, listen, I need to get my people, I think, to Houston. And when I was telling him I needed to go to Houston, he said, sure, no problem. You can use it, just pay for the fuel. The fuel was so high. I was like, man.
I bet.
They better get on a private, get on commercial because that fuel's too high. Wasn't gonna do
That's
it.
what I'm talking about.
It was
Caller,
extremely
can you
high.
hear us?
The caller can't hear us because if they could hear us, they'll be saying something. We can't hear the caller. No, you got to put it. Look, we can't hear. So caller, we sorry, we can't hear you. And then we have to make sure that we have caller. We want you to hold on a minute. We're gonna fix it, okay? And then we're gonna call you back.
Yeah, we're
So-
gonna be like Ricky Smile this morning. He was having the same issue.
Really?
Yeah, so we,
Yes.
So we gonna call you back, caller. So you stay right there because the question is, Janet, that we asked, do you think it's okay for your child to stay with you and pay no bills?
No. When I was growing up, my parents said, I don't know anywhere in this world that you could stay for free somewhere. If you know about it, you can go on over there. They weren't mean about it. It's just, no, you can't stay nowhere for free. Help your parents out. They help you.
Wow.
Right.
Exactly.
And
Well
that's the way I
said.
grew up, and it didn't bother me. I wanted to do for my mother and father because of what they've done for me.
Well, these children around here lazy, man. They don't, most of them get man. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't even
And
want
then
to
let me tell you what
profit.
get me. A lot of parents are so sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, they like push. I mean, they like enable. They like
Yes.
enablers.
Right.
And then now the parents now don't want you to say nothing to their children, and I don't think they understand that when your kids get out into this world,
It's
You messing
oh
them
my
up.
God, it's gonna be interesting because, and I'm gonna tell you this, and I know people say, "Well, Knox, you can." I'm gonna tell you something. When you get out in this mean world, you need to know who you are,
Yes, sir.
right.
because if you don't know who you are, this world gonna eat you alive. And I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Deion Sanders is a prime example. Everybody's on this bandwagon. Everybody's like, "Go Prime. We love Prime. We love Prime." They lose 3 games. Now everybody's saying he's not a real coach. They say he's too black. They say he's too hood. And I mean, every little negative thing that you can come up with, they saying it. Now, if Deion Sanders did not know who he was,
Right.
The confidence will be gone.
he would be messed up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, we raising these little weak children to not know who they are, and then they turn around and want to kill themselves. But the parent does not think about how they enabled them. Because I'm telling you, even at church, you say something to them kids, the parents get mad and take them out of church.
Right.
Take them to somebody else's church, talking about they're trying to find some more for the youth. No, these children need to hear exactly what they're hearing. Because this mean world, it's a mean world.
Very
I'm telling you, it's a
mean.
mean world now. It's a mean world. And I don't care if people say, well, it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad for a lot of whites, but it's real bad for black men.
Most definitely.
Black men.
Oh, yes.
Black boys. Is a young man right now. He has been kicked out of school because of the way he has his hair combed.
Wow.
Is that in Texas?
You already know. Now,
That-
come
that
on
was
now.
sad.
You can't even justify that, but he's been kicked out of school. So guess what we have to teach our children? We have to teach our children who they are
Right.
so they to understand how this mean world works. I don't teach, one thing we don't teach hate, but we need to know who we are.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Because
That's right.
what my white brothers and sisters do, because I told y'all we all kin folks now. In every
Yeah.
family,
Yeah.
you got white folks, black folks, Hispanics, you got everybody in one family.
That's right.
But what I love about the Hispanic community, they're teaching their children who they are. They're holding on to their culture.
Yes.
One thing they're doing in the white families, they're teaching their children who they are, and they're holding on to their culture. In the black family, we ain't teaching our children nothing but how to drop them and give them 50.
Yes.
I had to soak that one in.
We ain't teaching our children nothing, and we're allowing them to talk back to the parents. We don't want nobody to say nothing to them. Yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculous. And then you expect them to get out here in this mean world and do something? No, they ain't gonna do nothing. Why? Because you have always taken up for them. You always got an excuse on why they can't do something, and you don't make them do nothing. Now you got old. Now you're mad. Now you tell them to go get a job. Now they just choke the daylight out of you.
Right.
Right. Because they don't want nobody talking. You can't talk to my child like that. So at home, they're not even talking to their children like that.
No.
Come on now.
You know, that's why they're getting choked. I wish. I wish.
Come on
somebody
now.
would.
That's why people always tell you if you don't get them, they're going to get you later on.
Right. Right.
If you don't
Exactly.
get them now, they're going to get you later
I'm
on.
telling y'all, you better understand the law of reciprocity. And people say they don't. What you talking about? And then people get mad. I'm just telling y'all. I'm not making this up. People get mad at you for trying to help their children.
Right.
I'm telling you from personal experience. Okay, I done pastored for a while, and I remember this woman told me at this church that I pastored back in Mississippi. You ain't got to say nothing to my son. I'm raising him.
I won't.
Okay, well, no, you can't. You can't do that. You can't do that. I was like, well, I mean, I'm going to say something to him as long as he's here. I mean, as long as he's here at this church, I'm going to say something to him. Okay, y'all. The boy ended up getting arrested. Guess who she called?
The one she told not to say nothing to.
Pastor, can you come down here? The judge wants you to speak on behalf of his
I can't
character.
say
No,
nothing
let
to
the
them.
judge talk to him. Then.
I said, what you want me to say? You told me not to say nothing to him. And so, but you know how that worked. I went on down there anyway. And the only way the judge was to let the boy off or let him out to give him a chance, she said, well, Pastor, what's the plan? Are you going to say that you're going to make sure that he attends church, he attends school, you're going to make sure you do all that?
Wow.
And And I'm looking at the mama like, okay, what you got to say now?
We didn't even have to be here.
Right. Come on
just
now.
let me talk to him in the first place.
But you don't, we just we got to stop doing that. And this is a prime example. Again, don't want to do nothing with him now. You don't want nobody else to say nothing to him. But when you get old and you tell them to go get a job,
right,
they choke you out.
They choke you out. So, listen, we got to get this phone fixed because I know that caller got a lot to say.
Yeah, because
they called 5 times.
Wow.
Yeah, but we're going to call you back, caller, because we didn't win in. Because I'm just like, y'all think about it. Come on now. How many do you not see it? And
it's happening.
It's happening. I mean, you like, wow, this is crazy. I mean, crazy.
I can't handle disrespect though when a kid is disrespecting.
No, because I remember one time Janet was supposed to be babysitting. I said, Janet. She said, I can't stand disrespect now. The old school went into it.
But see, and here's the scary part. You do something to the kid.
Right.
Now they want to press charges against you.
Right.
And that's not the way we grew up. It was, the neighborhood, the adults, they had the permission. Oh, mama's not at home. Sister so-and-so across the street, or Uncle so-and-so's across the street. They
it was
watching.
everybody.
It was everybody.
I'm telling you, it was crazy, y'all. But listen, we're going to go on and fix things.
Yes, we're going to get this phone working.
And we're going to give you a call. We're going to give our caller a call back. But we want to tell something. Tell somebody, if you don't do nothing with your children.
Going to be some self-destruction.
105.1. We'll be right back.
Of the show.
Well, today's topic, self-destruction. It really ain't the rap audience that's bugging. It's one or two suckers, ignorant brothers, trying to rob and steal from one another. You get caught in the mid. So to crush that stereotype, here's what we did. We got ourselves together so that you can unite and fight for what's right. Not negative cause. The way we live is positive. We don't kill our relatives.
Pop, 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 when it's shot, who's to blame? Headlines, front page, and raps the name. MC Delight here to state the bottom line. The black on black crime was way before our time.
Took a brother's life with a knife as his wife. Cried cause he died of trifling death when he left his very last breath. Was I slept, so watch your step. Back in the 60s, our brothers and sisters were hanged. How could you gangbang? I never ever ran from the Ku Klux Klan, and I shouldn't have to run from a black man, cause that's self-destruction. Yeah, for self-destruction. Self-destruction. Yeah, for self-destruction. Self-destruction. Yeah, for self-destruction. Self-destruction.
Funky fresh dressed to impress, ready to party. Money in your pocket, dying to move your
Janet, that
body.
was real rappers back. That was back in the day when they had real rappers. Yeah, MC Light.
And I wanted to break dance.
You-
I always used to want to break dance. I'm serious.
Really?
Yes.
I wanted to rap.
Well, I ain't want to rap, but I wanted to break dance. I can see it now. I used to get in the middle of the floor and swirl and twist. That's when I can get down there and get back up by myself.
I like Queen Latifah.
And then I used to but I used to double dutch. Did y'all used to double dutch?
Yeah.
I mean, I was the baddest double dutch.
I can't do it now.
We used to double dutch all the time. I was raised in Chicago, so therefore you couldn't do number double dutch or go to the skating rink. And we stayed at the skating rink.
All right, go and call that caller back.
I wasn't allowed
Let's
to
see.
go to the skating rink.
You weren't allowed. You must did bad.
Mona probably went in the skating rink trying to fight.
I was a good kid. I just was
Okay,
sheltered.
here come our caller.
Hello?
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, caller? You 105.1. You're live on the air. So we asked the question, do you think your children ought to be able to stay with you for free?
No.
Why not?
Not if they're older than 25.
What are your children? You ain't gonna let them stay there free?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
We
hear
hear
you.
you.
So I'm saying they your children.
Okay.
They can't stay for free.
If they're older than 25, they've been given enough years to figure it out and come up with a plan. So if they're older than 25, they need to contribute to the household.
I agree.
Janet, do you hear that?
I told my daughter who's in
She
college,
gave him till 25.
I got you till 25. I got your car insurance. I got your medical insurance. You just focus on getting a good foundation. If they ain't figured it out up until 25, then they on their own.
Well,
Like,
what
you
if she
don't
want to
know.
go back to college? She might want to be a career student.
And she does. She wants to go back and get her master's. So I will continue to cover her insurance and any household supplies that she needed. She got her own apartment, but if she need me to help her pay her apartment, then I'll do that because she's still doing what she's got to do to create a good foundation.
Right. I agree with you.
Okay.
But if they ain't doing nothing, no.
Well, you need some more
They got
children
to
because
help
we
them
we
work.
we we trying to do something over here.
Well, I'm sorry, caller.
Hey,
Sorry.
if you need any more children, we trying to do something over here now.
Y'all didn't tell the time for Saturday's event.
Oh, look,
Belinda.
look, she's 11 o'clock.
I'm coming.
Okay,
I
okay.
don't know the time and the location.
All righty. Keep listening to
So
105.1.
where's the? She said, give her the time and the
Y'all have a
location.
good day.
Okay, no, it's going to be at Galilee Missionary Baptist Church
23001 County Road 14.
at 11 a.m. And Minister Belinda will be speaking.
Okay.
So we look forward to seeing you there.
All right. And I'll see y'all tomorrow night, too.
All
All
right.
right now.
Well, thank you. We appreciate you.
It's a blessing. See you then.
All right. Well,
Thank you for calling, caller. 105.1. Listen, the caller said that she would take care of her child all the way up till she finished getting a master's degree if she's trying to do something.
Right.
I think
Right.
that's good.
Yeah. Wouldn't you do that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take care of mine regardless, cause they ain't in my house.
That's okay.
Okay.
That was the key.
That's key.
As long
You
as
ain't in
they're
my house.
Not in your
You ain't in
house,
my
you'll
house.
have-
Okay, but what if they were?
No, that's
No, you get in my house, you gonna pay some bills.
All right.
Now I don't mind. It's a difference.
Okay, so
y'all
if
see the
they-
key word she said. Now what she said and what I'm saying.
Right.
I don't mind helping
you.
Right.
do something.
Helping you if you're doing something for yourself.
Right. That's the key word. Helping
Well,
you
like I
do
said,
something.
It's a difference. Some kids or whatever, you helping them and they get these bright ideas. They want to do other careers. You need to go punch a clock. It's a difference.
Now, yeah. Now you ain't
Because
just
everybody's not an entrepreneur.
No.
No, let me tell you something now. This is the difference between entrepreneurship. If you lazy, this ain't for you. If you're not self-motivated, this is not for you.
No.
If you don't want to work endless hours, this is not for you. What you want to do on the side is called,
A hobby.
okay, thank you. So like Mona want to bake some cakes and cook and all that. If you don't want to do that 17 hours a day, it's a hobby.
It's your hustle.
Yeah, it's just a hustle.
Yeah, and a lot of people, the younger generation now, I believe, and just seeing them, a lot of them really think they are entrepreneurs. They think, okay, I'm going to go make some shirts, I'm going to do this, and you going to charge somebody $50, $60 for a shirt that the paint going to come off tomorrow. And then you get mad at the folks because they say they want quality.
Yeah.
Well, this
Come on now.
is the thing that get me.
I've
now.
seen
And
that.
y'all watch this. I don't mind. And Mona, I'm not picking on you. I just use you because I'm looking at you. Okay, I don't mind. If Mona ask me to buy a cake from her, I don't mind buying a cake for Mona. But if I want my cake on Friday, I want my cake on Friday.
At
Hello, somebody.
if you tell me
just saying.
11 o'clock, I'm expecting to get it at 10.
That's true.
Exactly. I don't want here. Well, what had happened was the chicken didn't lay no eggs.
Because you're not going to say that to the other people.
Right.
But yeah,
I'm
You
sorry.
ain't gonna stay in business. You're not gonna stay in
Right.
business like that because once you get a name,
Right.
man, it's gonna be hard to get that off of you because they like don't Mona cake be all right, but you ain't gonna get them on Friday. If you need them for Friday, you better tell her you need them Wednesday.
Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah, of next week.
And then there'll be them
Just
children that stay at home with, and you trying to help them now. Say that you were staying at home and you're trying to help you, but you're not trying to help yourself.
Right.
And it's so hard to try to help somebody
you see
that's
me
not helping
struggling.
themselves.
Yeah,
Exactly.
come on,
Kid or
man,
not,
please.
it's hard.
It weighs you down.
Man, listen, I don't care what nobody say. You gonna get up out of here.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
I
you-
promise I'll help you from afar.
Yeah, you gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna tell you now. I promise you again. Don't mind helping. I don't mind my children staying with me. All of my children can move back home with me. I don't care. I don't have a problem with that. You know, everybody. Matter of fact, everybody can move back in. Everybody can move back in the house, and I have a good time, be wonderful time. But you're gonna pay some bills.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's what my
most
parents are,
definitely.
For real, for real.
You're gonna pay some bills. So you know, but I know my children. My children don't want to stay with me, so they act just like me. They like we want our own stuff.
They don't want to hear it.
Nah, they don't want to hear it because it's just certain things you just ain't gonna do in my house
Right.
because it's my house.
My parents.
Like I like people to wear shoes, wear socks. You don't walk around my house barefooted. To me, that's disrespectful with your stinky feet on my floor.
Really?
Well,
Yeah. You got fungus on your feet and then you won't walk around on my floor. Man, no. Put something on your
For
feet.
my socks.
Put some socks on. I mean, I'm serious. And then you go to people's houses. This is what get me. Watch this, y'all. You go to people's houses. When you walk in the door, they tell you to take your shoes off because your shoes are nasty. But then you'll take them same feet, barefooted, walk outside, walk everywhere, then walk back in your house. Then you'll got all over the place.
All right.
What's the difference? Just nasty.
You know, when I
That's just my opinion now, y'all. Some people say it's not nasty at all.
Yeah,
that-
you know,
that's-
some people don't have that foot phobia.
But it's still it's just
No, I'm just saying, some people don't. Some
That's just
people are
like
feet
that-
people.
well, that's-
I'm not a foot person. I hate looking at feet.
Well, how about if you stop at the truck stop, the folks get out of their cars barefoot and walks in the
No.
I
bathroom.
know.
Yes.
no,
yes.
Yes.
no, that's nasty. You
Yeah.
carrying out, you bringing in, and you carrying out.
Right, but
What-
some people nasty like that.
But then that's what I'm telling you. It's just different things that, you know, that's just some of my rules at my house. So guess what? You don't like my rules at my house, go get your own house.
Right.
And then there's that.
That's how that works. And then when I come to your house, I
Follow
still
it.
want you to put some shoes on when I get there.
In your house.
In your house. Your daddy here, put some on your feet.
No, that's right.
I'm so bad, y'all. I be calling. I said, my grandbabies got put some on their feet. Put some on my grandbaby's feet. I worked in the medical field, and I had seen some stuff, man. And then they did a story, and check this out. They did a story about this girl that was in the yard playing, and a worm went in her body through her
foot.
Okay.
No.
I
No.
told y'all, y'all better put some of y'all.
It went
feet.
through. It just ate through her skin.
Went through her skin.
Oh.
Got in her body, through her feet.
And it's a lot. I mean,
Okay, that just I had a visual. I'm
Yeah,
so
you see it.
sorry. I
yeah,
see it.
we can
Yeah,
get. I mean,
I
you
mean,
get
it's-
sick from a whole lot of things.
telling
like
you.
Okay,
that.
so that detox stuff will really work. When
Yeah,
you put
girl,
your
go
feet
get
in
some.
there.
It tell you,
Really?
yeah, Mona, go and put
I
some.
never tried it.
Go and try it, Mona, and watch that water turn green.
Take everything out.
All them toxins.
Look, Mona come back to work talking about, I've been redeemed. I'm new. Listen, y'all, the question for today is, do you think it's okay for your child to stay in your house for free?
Your old child.
You're grown, child.
I think the little children need to stop paying.
Mine do.
Well, they have to
Most of the time, that's money's coming from you.
But listen, the little children, this how they pay though, for real. Now, I was for real. I ain't talking about no money. I'm talking about they need to pay. They
Oh,
need
yeah.
to make up their own bed.
Oh yes.
Yes,
Need to
indeed.
take out the
Yeah.
guy. But let me tell you something. I got to tell you, I got to be honest
Dishes.
now. I got to be honest. I'm guilty of not making sure that my children did that. We started, my children, I had a maid. I always had a housekeeper.
Mm-hmm.
I always had somebody to make up their beds for them. And I told them I messed them up.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, sir.
you know, you mess your children, you mess your kids up by giving them too much.
Yes, because mine make up that bed before you get out there. When you get out that bed, and a pet peeve of mine: do not take your clothes off in the living room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't understand that.
I'm like,
Unless-
but
Take
you know,
your
some
clothes
people.
off in the
And
living
leave it on the floor.
Yes, some people.
In the living room?
Some people do that,
I mean,
Where they get that from?
depending on how their house.
Who they seen do that?
I don't know who they sing because it ain't at my house. I cannot stand that. But I have been to people's house and they have clothes in the living room, and I'm like,
What you doing?
this ain't laundry.
Wow. Now I'm gonna tell you what happened with my kids. So I had a housekeeper, and I noticed we'll tell them clean up your room.
Mm-hmm.
They started leaving stuff on the floor, like you said, like they live in a barn.
Right.
So guess what? We got rid of the housekeeper.
There you go.
Not on got rid of the housekeeper on their end. They didn't get housekeeper, got to get rid of for the whole house. It was just on their end.
Just on their end.
Yeah,
I
so-
see. I got you.
Told her
I got
don't
you.
do
That's right.
nothing.
Don't do the kids'
Don't
room.
pick up their stuff. Don't pick up their stuff because again, you give them too much.
Yeah, and they'll never learn. Then their house
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they house junk.
Then their house is
Exactly.
And then they call you and say, hey, you think you can get us a housekeeper?
junk.
Or they
Can you
do,
give me a maid?
or they talk about, you know, they don't want to pick up behind themselves. And then I remember when my son went to college, he was like, "Oh my gosh, my roommate is so messy," and I'm like,
Yeah. See, it's the way he was raised.
karma.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
Yes.
Remember all the mornings I would say, "Hey, pick that stuff up now."
Listen.
And it's sad we gotta say that all day.
Well, your mama had to say that to you, so you know that.
My mama did not have to say that to me.
You didn't always pick up stuff.
Oh, I wish one of my siblings would call and let y'all know.
Well, my thing was, they picked up because they know if I didn't pick up at night, I've always been an early bird.
Mm-hmm.
I will wake you up at 5 o'clock in the morning to pick it up, and they look at me
Some
like,
people would consider that abuse these days. And it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. It
I
really is
don't
not.
care.
No, I understand.
and didn't
but-
care what day of the week it was. You know, some people say I only did it on Saturday. No.
No, you old school to me because I remember, boy, you be in the bed. Your mama said, if you don't get yourself up,
Right.
and I'm talking about forget to wash the dishes. Let me tell you something. You forget to wash them dishes, leave them dishes in the sink.
Oh, gosh.
Mama come in there, she don't care what time it is. Get up and wash those dishes.
Yes.
That was
My
it.
mama didn't say nothing. She just started rattling them pans.
Oh no, I sleep through them
Yeah.
pants.
I couldn't pans. I couldn't do
I
it.
was too afraid what would happen if they came through the door, so I just did it.
Well, Jen, let me tell y'all. I'll tell you this. This is so funny now that I'm old. It wasn't funny then. So you ever heard your parents call you and you was in the bed and they tell you to get up and you act like you didn't hear them and you stayed in the bed? And I remember, boy, I was like, yeah, I don't act like I don't hear them. Next thing you know, I was getting a whooping in the bed.
Yeah, I've had that.
I said, my, I'm calling the folks on these people because they done lost their mind.
Well, mine will always say call them.
Look,
Be
yeah.
like Medea, you have dialed 919.
So you listen, y'all. We thank you guys for tuning in. We getting out of here today because we got stuff to do, and we can't just sit around on the radio and talk to y'all all day. We got a lot to do. We got to go to
Yes.
Russellville now. It's
A
time to go to
lot.
Russellville. Because guess what? The people in Russellville say, you guys will never come down to Russellville.
Right, they did.
So we're going to Russellville. So we headed to Russellville. Going to hang out down there for a little while. You remember, we have our sister station, WKAX 1500 AM, and that's our 24-hour gospel station. And starting Sunday, we have pastors that's going to be on our gospel station with their sermons.
Yes.
It's gonna be nice.
It's
And
gonna be really nice.
Tonight at 5 o'clock, we have our Drive at 5 second night. We have
Drive
Mr.
at 5 with
Montreal with all his knickknacks.
Yeah. Listen, I came in. I said, man, y'all got a lot of stuff going on up in here.
Yes.
But you know what I like what he said though. He's what he's trying to do and
Yeah.
and where he want to go. I appreciate that. He was saying, listen, this is what I want to try to do, and I like the idea. He was running it by me, and I said, I think I like that. He's going to try to include a lot of people from the community,
Yes.
and give them opportunities to come in. We got a guy. He was telling me about a guy that does the hip hop news and all this kind of stuff, and I was like, okay, you know, it's all about giving people opportunity. You know, if you have a platform and you can help somebody, why don't you use that platform to help somebody?
That's right.
I mean, because what God has for you is for you. Can't nobody take it.
And it comes
right.
back.
Can't nobody take it. They try to, you know, it's a lot of times, and I want to encourage you with this right here. A lot of times people do things to slow you down, but what they can't do, they can't take it. They can't take what God has for you.
That's right.
What God has for you, it
It's
is for you.
That's why I always think about, you know, so many people say, you know, I'm just church folks. I'm going to go back to the church. I ain't going to talk about nothing else. You know, people always say, well, I want to do what she does.
Hey,
do it.
Tamika, y'all hear that? Hey, Jaja. Yeah, y'all listen to my grandbabies.
That
Those
she
my
said,
grandbabies.
She said, I'm talking a different language than y'all.
Y'all, this is my grandbabies now. My grandbabies can stay with me and don't have to pay nothing.
They ain't got to pay.
They ain't got to pay nothing. They can stay all day, all night. And then after a while, then I call them parents and say, come get them now.
So what's the after while? A week, 2 weeks?
Ooh.
A month.
No, I ain't thinking they staying that long. Well, y'all, we would like for you to advertise with us. You can call us at 256-712-2887. And I know the caller that called in, she was asking about different events. On tomorrow night, we will have a guest speaker at Galilee Missionary Baptist Church. Dr. Rachel Winston will be our speaker. We will be feeding at 6 o'clock. And right after that, we will have her speak. And then also in the community, the Show's Community Clinic is hosting their Paint the Clinic Pink on Thursday and Friday. I think that's the 19th and the 20th. They would also be having free pap smears and mammograms by the students of Anderson Group at UNA. That's on then. And on Saturday, we invite you back to Galilee Missionary Baptist Church for our women's gathering. And Minister Belinda Ball will be our speaker. And that's at Galilee Missionary Baptist Church, 23001 County Road 14 in Florence. And that starts at 11 o'clock. And then we want to invite you to Galilee Missionary Baptist Church. If you do not have a church home to go to, we're not telling you to come to Galilee. But if you do not have a church home, come visit us at Galilee Missionary Baptist Church on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. And we wearing pink. We pinking out.
Pink out.
It's pink out. So for breast cancer awareness, y'all come on out. And we are feeding. It's all free. Then you can go over to the block party that Sister Katrina, Councilwoman Katrina, is hosting. Simmons is hosting on Sunday from 2 to 6.
That's right. Come out and meet your favorite image from 105.1 and WKX. Sister Janet would be there. Janet would be there. Mona B would be there. Also, Montreal would be there. The one and only, the church secretary herself would be there, Tamika. And guess what?
The old school
I would be
pastor.
there. So come on through. The old school pastor that looks pretty young.
That's right.
Hey, y'all come on through. Check us out. We'll be out hanging out all day on Sunday. Listen, y'all, we got to go. Okay,
Yes.
I keep telling them we got to go, and they keep on talking.
yeah.
But Mona, before you leave, I want you to do something. Mona, I want you to read that card. That card that Tamika gave y'all yesterday. Listen, I want you to read that card, and I want you to just go down the list and just read that card. Let everybody know what we got going on. Okay, just don't read the last two lines yet. We ain't ready for that yet.
All right. At Knox Media Group, we are family. What we can offer: 2 stations on the car dial, 105.1 FM and 1500 AM. We have Facebook pages, 105.1 FM, Music Most Love the Shows, WKAX, 1500 AM, and Knox Media Group, Inc. Our website... Our website is www.knoxmediagroupinc.org. Our TikTok is KnoxMGI. Our Instagram is KnoxMGI. Our YouTube page is at KnoxMGI. And we got 2 secrets, and we'll tell you later.
There you go.
Hey, so go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube page, y'all.
Yes, we need subscribers.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Yes. Y'all can check me out, man. I documented my little trip to Colorado, so you can see that. It's pretty funny. I had a good time. And we're going back.
Have to check that out.
Yeah, Tamika can go to New Orleans, so she's gonna document her trip
Yes.
to New Orleans. So every time we go somewhere, next time Janet go to California, she's gonna document her trip.
Not the whole trip.
Okay. Not the whole trip.
Janet say something.
She like Mona B. We can't put everything with her and Janet there. Nah, not everything. But listen, hey y'all, we thank you all so much for tuning in to 105.1. Like I said, we got to get out of here. We got.
Well, hold on. I got an announcement.
Oh, what's the announcement?
Y'all come out to Spring Hill Missionary Baptist Church Sunday. We're having friends and family. Service started at 10 o'clock.
But you can come to Galilee first. But
Listen,
anyway.
listen. Let me tell Mona something. Mona,
Yes.
Mona, I thought you had an announcement.
That is an announcement.
Jesus.
Put that on the church announcement. I thought you was finna tell folks.
I did too.
You thought I was going to tell them what?
I thought you were gonna say I will have a buffet lined up of food.
Yeah, I'm thinking we finna have it.
Oh, I do have another announcement. My graduation is October the 27th, and I will be receiving gifts, nothing under $50.
Man, if you don't get out this radio.
That's our last comment.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Monica lost her mind, y'all.
I know. She fell earlier today.
105.1. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a blessed day.
Bye.
And let the love of God rest upon you and your family. Y'all be blessed now, you hear?
All right.